can't get off. We have 5 more continents to visit.
Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Gino and this is a very cold morning here in Sydney. There are people wearing shorts. It is like 10 degrees out right now and people are wearing shorts. So how are you all doing today? Today's going to be an interesting day. I got an invite to a Fendi trunk show. Now it hasn't even been 2 weeks since the last special event that the Fendi store hosted. I have an appointment scheduled for 12 p.m. so I'll be heading to the Westfield Sydney store and I'll be checking out the Fall Winter 23 collection before it officially releases. I'm currently at Barangaroo Boardwalk and this is a very popular place for people to get in their early morning exercises, but like I said, it's only 10 degrees out. I'm keeping an open mind. I don't know what to expect with this trunk show. May or may not be leaving with anything. I'm definitely picking up that jumper that I had on reserve for since the last visit. But as for what else, I have no idea. I've watched the both the shows, the men's and women's shows that debuted about 3 months ago, so I have a vague idea of what the collections are all about. It is too cold to be walking around anymore, so I'm going to stop over at a cafe and try and warm up before my workday officially starts. How can people survive just wearing shorts in this weather? Like, I'm wearing multiple layers and people are wearing shorts. Okay, I found a cafe with a lot of outdoor heating and a lot of alcohol, so it's going to be a good morning. I can explain. Let me give a brief recap of what happened on that day. So I went to the Westfield Fendi store as scheduled. I met my SA and he immediately told me that the actual trunk show was happening at the flagship store that's across the street onto Elizabeth Street. So the both of us went down there. So he gave me a brief tour of the ground level where all the stock was. So I actually got to see the women's wear side, so I managed to get some footage of that. So we looped back to the menswear section, and that was where the clothing options were. So I got to try on a few pieces, and they did have some of the new bags as well. I had actually gone during my lunch break, so by the time the hour was up, I was kind of rushing myself to just get out of there, but I managed to put a deposit down for this cardigan that I tried on. A lot of the ready-to-wear was not my taste, so I really only had a few choices, and I didn't feel any pressure when I was there. If I didn't want to put a deposit on anything that day, I felt comfortable enough to do that. But I did find one piece, so I put a 50% deposit on that. So that should be coming in around July. But in the meantime, I did pick up a couple of items here. I was told that the actual drop is going to span across the next 3 months, so July, August, and September. We'll be expecting 3 separate drops each month. In my opinion, you don't have to pre-order, because if you're going to have a staggered release schedule like that, then that should alleviate some pressure if you feel like you have to order it immediately. So my lunch hour was up. I had to leave the Elizabeth Street store, go back to work, and by the time the workday was over, I actually went back to the Westfield Fendi store to pick up these 2 items. Let's start with this one, because this is the piece that I had put a deposit on the last time I was at the store. So it's quite interesting that their ready-to-wear comes in a dust bag, because once I start using this, I'll have no use for the dust bag. Here is the jumper. Now I'll insert some footage of me trying this on the first time I saw it, so I won't go over the specific details about it, but I'll just give it a zoom close there. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, this is all machine made. It's a very thin jumper. In the bottom corner there, they have the Fendi tag there, just loosely stitched on. And if I flip it over, you can see more of the technical knitting detail. To me, it justifies the price. A simple white t-shirt for $900, that's a pretty hard sell to me, but this, I just think it's absolutely beautiful. The second item, it was actually going to be a toss-up between this and a pair of shoes, but when I tried on the shoes in store, I was not 100% satisfied with how it looked on me, so I just went with this instead. This is not from the pre-launch event. You can buy this on the website right now. I was in the store, I was in the moment, so this was kind of an impulse purchase, but I like it regardless. Here's the box. This is what it looks like. And this comes in a drawstring bag. I got another pouch. Like I said, I'm slowly building my pouch collection, and just like my other one, this one has a wider base, so it can actually stand on its own. This leather, it actually goes by different names. On the website, you'll find it under multicolor or shadow print or FF striped print, so I don't think they have an official name for this. The leather is not textured, like all of this is just a print. So it comes in silver hardware. with a D-ring on the side and a button clip here just so you can keep the zipper nicely tucked. Opens nice and smooth. And then stuffing. Yes, of course it does come with a strap. This is a synthetic material, but it does come with a leather tipped end here. And it's not showing up very well on the camera, but it does have Fendi embroidered on it. Okay, it's a bit of a struggle to get this thing on. This is what it looks like. Now, unlike my other pouch, which has a pocket on both sides of the interior, only on this one, there's only the card holder on this side. So it's a leather pocket, but there's no slip pocket behind the card holder. I can't tell if the interior is suede or microfiber. I'll have to double check that. And the actual texture of this leather is very smooth. Even though I like the print, I'm not really a fan of when fashion houses treat their leather to the point where you don't really feel the leather component. If you had told me this was made of canvas, I'd believe it. But no, this is leather. And of course, the name Fendi Roma is embossed, top stitched. This lettering is raised slightly. I did see another one of this in the store, and there's no strategic placement of the pattern. This design can be in any position, but obviously going in the same direction, but like the pattern will be in a different placement for each pouch. For reference, this is what it looks like compared to my current pouch. My blue one is actually a bit smaller by a couple of centimeters, so I put them back to back. You can see that the blue one is shorter, both in terms of length and height, but just by like 1 centimeter. I personally don't understand why this particular design choice was made. If you already have the template for this pouch, why would you want to shrink it down? Because this one works just fine, so I personally don't know why they have to shrink this. Other than that, it uses the exact same zipper pulls, the exact same D-rings. Let's fast forward to the following week where I'm actually out and about using this pouch. So this is my outfit of the day. Bringing in an extra jacket because it is extra cold. Okay, so the knit was $1,890, the pouch was $1,850. So in total I spent $37.40. I could have bought a bag with that money, but I guess I'm at the point in my collection where I'm moving on to ready-to-wear. Now, I know what people are saying. They won't ever buy ready-to-wear because your washing machine won't tell the difference. And I agree. But I am conscious about cost per wear. My bags, they only come into rotation for 2 weeks out of the year on average. Whereas with ready-to-wear, I can wear this throughout the year. So as long as I take care of it, I'm pretty sure this will last me quite a while. So I'm a real sucker for in-store events. If I get an invite to a private event or an exclusive launch event, you best believe that I'll be showing up. I mean, just earlier this year, when Loewe summoned me, I did not say no. When Louis Vuitton summoned me, I did not say no. Fendi tried to summon me once, and I was like, I'm broke. because Loewe and Louis Vuitton got to me first. So personally, I guess I've had my fun with Loewe and Louis Vuitton for the time being. I've now moved on to Fendi. I guess I'll be making a part 3 video to make this a full-on trilogy. I hope later rather than sooner because, well, I am still trying to save money, but here I am. This concludes part 2 of my 3-part trilogy of Fendi. I don't know what part 3 is going to entail. So this concludes my video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.